Hey guys, it's Mike, another GoG Guardians video. Today we're actually on my wife's account. We're going to go through her summoning crystals or calling crystals, see if she can get a Tianlong, a Phoenicia, or a Salve. She already has a Phoenicia, so she would be ecstatic to enlighten her and continue on with her ascension level, so that'd be awesome. She has 44 calling crystals and then probably going to have the ability to get 3 to 4 more once Arena comes back around. But we're going to pull all 44 of these and see if her luck is as good as mine was. If you didn't see that video, I highly recommend checking it out. It came out a couple days ago. So we're going to do that, and then she also has idols that she got from the previous event. We're going to open those up as well and see if she can get even better luck than I did with my Phoenicia that I was really excited about. Spoiler alert, if you didn't see that part of the video, it's lackluster and very underwhelming. But let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to jump in with 10 pulls. I'm going to just take a quick peek at her account, make sure she has space for all this stuff. She has 9 available locations, so we're going to make sure she has enough room, and then I'll bring you right back. All right, so we got her maxed out with spots up to 120 there. You can see her dirty pay to win. She got Phoenicia up here, Freya right here, so she's doing it. For a while, both these characters were on my account. I had an all-star team. It was really fun, but I had to give them back. So we're going to go ahead and get this done for her. We got 44 summons, and then we have the idols. So we're going to go with this 10-pack, see how we do. One by one, build suspense. So I think right out of the gate, we get a Salve. So that's pretty exciting. I think that she's going to be pretty stoked on that. And we're going to keep going because we did a 10-pack. We got to at least pull these 10. But we're going to start right off with a Salve. She got a Ferulia as well, so that's a big win. Let's see, maybe we can get lucky and get her a Phoenicia or a Tianlong. I think everybody is going to be a win. Even another Salve would be a win. But it looks like there aren't any epic characters that are not in the game. I think all the epic characters you can pull are the core 1 characters. So right now we're just looking at those Gen 1 Legendaries. What luck is that? First one right out of the gate. So what I'm going to pay attention to here is when we get to 30, on the 31st pull, it should basically guarantee us a Legendary. Or it resets once it hits. And I'm not sure which it does, to be honest with you. We're going to find out today together with my wife's calling crystals. So hopefully she's not upset about that. But yeah, she got one right out of the gate, so she got to be pretty happy about that. So we got a Token, Yalmar. The nice thing with the calling crystals is you cannot get common characters like the Zedekiss or Remus or any of that. You're going to get rare or better. And Drizda. So that does help you out a little bit as far as that goes. But that being said, calling crystals, as far as the value in the game, when you buy them in bulk, they're going to be $5 a piece. So they're pretty expensive. So to be getting a rare character, like even this, a 10 pull is kind of a dud. We got an epic character and we got 9 rares. And these are $5 rares each. So that's a little bit rough. Sorry, we had a brief intermission. The dogs were running around, so I had to get them out of here. So we're going to go with another 10 pull here. So theoretically, we are at 19 pulls without receiving a Legendary at this point right now. So we'll see if that continues on, or maybe her luck is just good enough we don't have to get to the pity system. So that would be even better. Got a Brund here. Keeping the suspense going here. Bahram, he seems to be doing some work for us in the new event. He is a Solace character, so you get added stats for having him on there, but it seems like he does a little bit of damage when you do get to the boss. But I haven't got quite deep enough into that video yet to know for sure. Oh, we did get a Legendary, but we got an Atticus. So not the worst. I mean, it's not a Thorit. Thorit's probably the worst. Atticus is probably the second worst. But hey, that's 2 Legendaries, so that's not bad. That's pretty exciting. So that was the 30th pull. So that could be the guaranteed that she got at 30, and it didn't necessarily reset from the first Legendary she got, but during this event she's guaranteed one at 30. So that's kind of interesting. It could also just be dumb luck, but it just seems kind of weird that it would be the 30th pull if that were the case. But we're going to keep on keeping on. We're going to grab another 10, And then we have 4 after that, followed by the idols. So stay tuned because the idols are kind of fun. You can get some founder guardians in there, also Gen 1 guardians. So if she doesn't get the Tian Long here, she might get it from an idol. That'd be pretty exciting. But we'll keep on pressing this, pressing our luck. And then I think this event is going for 2 weeks. So once Arena comes back around, we will have the ability to get some more Arena tokens and buy a few more of these calling crystals. We might have burned up all of our luck. We're going to get an entire 10-pack of rares. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, Telda. She might as well be a rare. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. All right, we're going to go. We're going to do these 4 right here and see how we do. Maybe get lucky with these 4 and then move on to those idols. But we got an Andronica. That's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. I was a little unfortunate with that Atticus. I saw the legendary pop up, got real excited, but I don't think she's going to be super stoked on an Atticus. I think she's pulled a bunch of those already. I'll have to take a peek and see how many summoning stones she has on her account, because I'm pressing like almost 500 on mine. All right, Zol. All right, we're going to go 1 more, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we get a little bit of luck here. The final one, what do we got? Oh, a Herc. A Herc. All right, well, the very first one we pulled, we probably should have stopped. We would have had a salve and 43 calling crystals. But at the end of the day, we can't complain. We weren't guaranteed to get one of the Gen 1 champions, and we did. So that was a huge win. Let's jump in here. Summoning Stone, she's only at 300, so she's got some headway to go there. But let's jump out onto the Guild Guardians site and see what we can do with her idols. All right, so we're at the Guild Guardians in the ecosystem. We head over to the Altar of Sacrifice. We've got 3 rare idols and 1 epic. So we're going to start with these 3 rares, drag them on over here, and unfortunately we're not signed in. So we're going to get signed in, and then we're going to see what happens. All right, we're back, and we're signed in. We got a rare idol here. We're going to sacrifice. We're going to hit all the buttons. It's going to be a pop-up blocker. We're going to have all kinds of problems. No, I'm kidding. That happened a little bit on my other account. But we're going to see what happens here. Did it say the thing about saying goodbye forever? Somehow that's just my favorite. It's just like, I say goodbye forever. All right, there's our pop-up blocker. Let's get into there. We're going to turn that on so it's always going to go. Done. Try again. All right, here we go. Let's go with accept. And lady, hear your plea. Will she hear our plea? We got smoke, we've got spinning, we've got something fun, we got a Farah. So this is an epic character. It's a founder guardian, the Redeemer Ranger. So that's actually pretty interesting. I'd be curious to know, to play with this character. I don't know anything about him, but we'll be doing a highlight video on them probably fairly soon. We'll have to transfer them over to my account. Or I could probably just do it on her account. But that's pretty cool. From a rare idol, we got an epic character, and it's a founder guardian at that. So that's pretty exciting. So we're going to go back. We're going to grab another rare idol. And again, these guys are already NFTs. They got a serial number already, 6-star, and I think they're Radiance level 3 when they come out as founder guardians. So that's a pretty big win. We're going to jump onto this guy here, and then we're going to take a quick peek at what our odds are, because I forgot to bring that up before we started pulling. But we kind of give you an idea what we can be hoping for. I think there's about a 2% chance we can pull a legendary champion out of a rare idol, and there is about a 20% chance that we get an epic, and then the rest is token. So that's pretty unfortunate. But hey, it's a rare idol. You can't really, have it all. But again, he is an NFT, so you can put him right up for sale, get 15 cents or whatever the case is. But let's jump out, take a quick peek at what our statistics are, what our probabilities are, and then we'll come back. All right, so we take a look at those rare idols. In the core one, we have a 1.86% for a legendary, 20% for an epic, 50% chance for a token. On the rare, on the founder, we got an epic. That was a 6% chance of hitting that, and we hit it. So that was pretty cool. And then obviously you have a 0.43% for a legendary. And then on the Gen 1, you have a 0.21% and about a 2% chance for epic. So that's pretty good. We also have the epic idol we're going to be pulling. In that one, we have a 5% chance total of hitting a rare. And lucky me, I did. On my account, I got my Ferulia. In case you haven't seen it, that's the spoiler I was talking about. But you have an or excuse me, 95% chance of getting something better than that. And I missed it. But almost a 10% chance of getting a legendary character with that epic idol, but 85% chance of getting a epic champion. 60% for just a core 1 in the game, but 20% on a founder and 5% on a Gen 1. So we'll jump back over to the account here, grab this last rare idol, and then we'll go forward with the epic. It'd be pretty cool to see that 2% come to fruition and pull a legendary out of here. But we will see. So far this has actually been fairly smooth minus the pop-up blocker, but that's just probably some setting I have on my internet. So it has been clunky from time to time, and you just kind of struggle through it a little bit. But it is kind of a cool thing outside the game. She got a Ferulia too, but she got hers out of a rare one, so that's not as bad. But it is kind of a cool thing outside of the game to kind of engage with the game. And then you once these characters hit your account, they will automatically end up in your vault in game, and then you can just transfer them right in your inventory. So this is our epic idol here. This is these are pretty big. Like, I mean, your chances of getting a good character from these are actually pretty high. So it's pretty fun when you do get one of these on the account. You do have to score pretty high on the leaderboards to get there. I have not gotten a legendary idol myself, but the chances for getting stuff there are even better. So hopefully the lady will hear our plea and give us something amazing. And Shauna's not amazing, but at least she's epic. At least she's epic. She's worth 30 cents instead of 15. So that's a big win for her. So kind of a letdown there, but we did get the Founder Guardian Farah, who is an epic. So let's take a quick peek at their kit. So we jump into the account here, run into the vault. You're going to see that there's Farah right there, kind of a lizard dragon person. That's kind of fun. So we'll move Farah over into her inventory and our Guardians. You can take a peek at her dirty pay-to-win team she's got going on over here. Here's a Farah, which just adds to it. Although this, she did achieve entirely free to play. So Farah is a Terra Agility Redeemer Ranger. So it'd be kind of interesting to see how he stacks up against Durizda or Atticus or some of the other Rangers, even Lixus. But ultimate ability is Poison Spore. It's an AoE ability. It's going to deal 170% of attack as physical damage to all enemies and an additional 50% of attack as physical for each Poison Spore on an enemy. So that's kind of cool. Poison Arrow is a single target. Target the nearest enemy and deal 140% of attack as physical damage and attach a Poison Spore for 9 seconds. So that's where you get that extra hit on the ultimate ability there. The Spore will deal 30% of attack as physical damage once every 3 seconds for 9 seconds. So 3 times it's going to hit with 30% of the attack. So probably want to build Farah with a lot of attack. Passive is going to be Corrupting Spore. When Guardian dies, a random enemy gains a Poison Spore. So kind of fun. Poison Champion. I know with Conray in the Full House event, those poisons were stacking up on the boss doing a lot of work. So it could be kind of cool to have a little bit of poison on your account. So I'm sure she's probably not too upset with that. But that's about what I got for you today. I appreciate you guys spending the time with me and watching the polls on the wife's account. And I look forward to seeing you next time.